All right. Looks like we're live. Good evening, everybody, or good morning if you're watching it on Sunday or whenever you're watching it. This is iFOMOhard, and this is FomoNation Sports, the fantasy football edition, I guess you could say. It's week 9. My team officially sucks, and I need to make some moves. I'm joined already with JP. What's going on, buddy? Are you there? I see you're muted, but I know JP's here. If you're listening, well, if you're not listening now, I mean, you have to be listening now if you want to join the conversation. If you're watching on replay, it doesn't do you any good. But if you guys want to jump in the conversation, the link is in the description. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. So, JP, I got some decisions to make this weekend. I got issues, bro. I'm 2-6. You there?
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Sorry, it just kicked me out.
Oh yeah, you're doubled up here. Let me see. Let me boot the other guy. Let me see. Remove. Can't get rid of you. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, I scored 4 points with my kicker Thursday.
Yeah, it's not quite enough.
No. It could have. You know what it is? Fucking 49ers keep scoring touchdowns. Like they don't kick field goals, bro. This guy's getting me like 4 to 7 points on touchdowns.
Yeah.
So anyway, I picked up Kirk Cousins during the week, thinking maybe he'd be a good play against Kansas City, but I'm almost thinking about dropping him and picking up Minshew. What do you think? I mean, Jacksonville almost seems like a good play this week.
Ooh, no. Picking up who?
Taking Gardner Minshew,
No.
whatever his name is. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I think he's going to have a better day than Cousins. I'm just scared
I don't
because
think so.
I don't like when they take the flights over to London. I think it fucks with them a little bit.
I don't like Minshew, period. I think he's a turnover machine.
Well,
he gets some points, but show me when he's going to win you a game.
he's had some good weeks. I think maybe he'll have better. I don't know. I mean, versus Kansas City secondary gotten better. They seem like their defense got a little bit better this year.
I mean, look what just happened with my boy Aaron Rodgers. Put up 32 points on him.
Yeah, against KC.
Yep, last week.
Well, I mean, I got Cousins. I already got Cousins.
And you got Diggs, and you're playing Diggs.
Well, yeah, that was the whole thing. It was, handcuffing these guys. The only way I can win is through handcuffing right now. I need to have Cousins and Diggs hook up, and if they do, then maybe I go 3-6. But
now let's talk about the biggest decision you have.
Just what?
I don't know. All that static.
You're catching static?
You're Melvin Gordon or LaShawn McCoy?
Melvin Gordon.
Yeah.
McCoy's got too hard. It's too hard of a matchup.
I saw something earlier that said the Chargers are gonna. I guess they fired their offensive coordinator, and they're gonna lean heavy on the run.
They need to. They can't pass.
I don't know. I mean, ever since Melvin Gordon came back, it killed Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen was the number one fantasy player for 4 weeks.
Yeah, but they were what, a 500 team at that point. I mean, they weren't even setting the world on fire without.
Better than what they're doing. What they're doing now.
Yeah, but they weren't doing too great without him.
Granted, I also think that the Chargers are going to win 5 of their next 8. I think they're going to finish 8-8.
Well, I got Melvin Gordon. I'm starting Ingram at tight end. I don't really have a choice. Versus Dallas, it's a beautiful play. I mean, why wouldn't you start Evan Ingram? Diggs,
I agree with that.
I'm starting Jones over Beckham. I'm leaving Beckham on the bench. Marvin Jones from Detroit. They're playing Oakland.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
I mean, they are playing Oakland.
I can't start Beckham until he shows me something. I'm just like, I don't want to start him. He's a bust. I mean, look at this. 11, 4, 5. I mean, he almost did as good on his bye week as he did in week 4 against Baltimore, week 5 against San Francisco. And it's not. I don't blame him.
I'll make you a public trade. Golden Tate for Beckham.
I can't do that.
Golden Tate's getting 15 points a game.
Let me see what the schedule looks like. Yeah, he's got Miami, Pittsburgh twice, Cincinnati, Arizona. Baltimore's probably the toughest game at the end of that schedule once they pass Buffalo. Nah, I'll wait it
You
out.
got a lot of static there.
Do I? Let me unplug this. Maybe it's. Is that any better?
Yeah, it's a lot better.
It's the fucking headphones, dude. They're like broke. I don't know why they're causing static. I was just using them to listen, but maybe they were picking up the mic as well. It was probably getting picked up.
Yeah, it was rough there for a minute.
So I don't know where Anders at. Let me send him a little.
Yeah, he told me he'd be on if you were running it.
Yeah, he might have gone. He might be watching. He might be watching the DOC stream, the crypto stream. Where the hell's his name? It's like not hard to find his little icon. Fuck.
Got you.
Where the hell did he go? Am I?
I hear you.
No, I'm trying to find his name on my Telegram.
I just sent him one.
Oh, did you? Yeah, but it's weird that his shit disappeared. Like, I didn't remember deleting it. Odd. So many odd things in this space, dude. You don't even know the shit I deal with on a daily basis on the crypto side. It's like, it's not even worth it at some point, you know?
All right. Well, let's see if, since you're one of these computer guys. So I'm trying to stream your YouTube, but I can't freaking turn the volume off.
What do you mean? On your phone?
Yeah, so I got the YouTube on, and I got the obviously the Zoom on my phone.
I don't think you can run. I don't think you can mute YouTube like that. I'm not sure. Like, you know, when you're. Oh, I see his chat right here. It's weird. I don't know. Very strange. Just giving him a few more minutes. Everybody's acting like crazy today, I think.
Yeah. I think I figured it out.
Huh. It's really weird. I don't see his DMs. Maybe I need glasses. Anyway. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that one out later on. That's a trip. So, let's see. Well, I guess we can start going through this. I mean, basically, I got to tighten up my fantasy lineup here. I mean, this is it for me, man. Cousins, Lindsey, Barkley, Jones, Diggs, Ingram, Gordon. I really don't have a choice. Chicago, I'm running his defense. I'm not going to go against Kansas City's offense with Minnesota.
I don't like Chicago's defense either this week.
Yeah, but it's either that or Minnesota, bro. Like, I'm not going to.
I think you stream. There's a defense out there. I'm just saying, this is a must-win game, man.
Yeah, I know. I got to go with my best players.
The Jets, I'm pretty sure, is still out there against Miami.
I'm not taking the Jets.
It's worth a look.
Every time I take the Bears down and I don't believe in them, I get screwed. So last week I did good with Minnesota, but I think against Philly, Chicago might be all right. We'll see. Philly's not the most sound offense in the world. They put up points, but they have turnovers as well. So
no, I mean I do agree with that. I don't know. I'm not crazy about them this week.
Really, my only decision here is do I want to start Beckham at some point, and I just don't. I got Jeffrey on the bench too, but I'm not going to start him against Chicago. I wish Kupp was playing.
Yeah, I think Jeffries is oh shit, somebody got hurt. You put him in. Yeah. I don't see much more coming from him.
No, I could drop him. I think my team's set the way it is. I'm just going to ride with it for now. Let's see what your team's looking like.
Oh, it's looking pretty this week.
You got a pretty good team, man. You get these Ducks to trade with you like for
I
nothing.
mean, I wouldn't say that. What trade did I make this week or this
week.
year?
This week.
I mean, I'm saying the only trade I made was David Johnson, and the dude's fucking been hurt the whole time. And I gave up Eckler, and Eckler gave up 27 points that week against me. So honestly, I made a bad trade and I gave up AJ Green, who was supposed to come back week 10 for a hurt David Johnson that might not come back. So I'm not feeling too great about that.
Murray would have got you 23. You'd played him.
Yeah, but that matchup was terrible. I still honestly like Rodgers better.
How long's Johnson out for?
That's what I'm saying. Ever since I traded for him, he's out.
He's inactive.
There's no.
He's done.
I mean, he didn't. No, I mean, I think he's going to come back next week. We'll see. I mean, every week he's been like questionable, so it hasn't been like he's not on the IR or
week
anything
10
like that.
Against the Bucs, they're saying.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That was the only trade I made this year. Well, besides the Duck trade with you.
Yeah, but at the time, for me, it was necessary. I really thought Shady was, hey, look, it was a risk. The whole trade was a risk, dude. It wouldn't have mattered because I would have started Ingram most weeks anyway. Kelce wouldn't have won me any games. Maybe one game, but I still might have started Ingram. That week, no, you know when he would have helped? When Ingram got hurt. That's when he would have helped, but I don't know if I would have won any games with that.
I don't know how you can how you would start Ingram over Kelce.
Ingram's been scoring some points, man. Have you looked at his points? I mean, the dude's been consistent until he got hurt.
He's behind Kelce.
I don't know about that. He had better weeks in the beginning than Kelce. I guarantee you.
Look him up.
Look, week 1 he had 30 points. He had 25 points against Tampa Bay.
14, and then what did he do after that? Nothing.
Well, he was hurt. He got knocked out, I think, in Minnesota. He missed the New England game.
He missed one game. Yeah, he missed one game.
Yeah, but he wasn't the same after that, man. Best game he's had is against Detroit. Well, they got Dallas Monday. I think that's going to be a high-scoring affair. I think both Barkley and Ingram get off in that game. So,
I like Dak Prescott a lot in that game. I'm trying to freaking get my YouTube on my PlayStation up because it's a lot easier being able to see what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I mean, I can share screen. Hold on, let me just share a screen with you. I can do that too.
Maybe that's how you normally do it, right?
Yeah,
so I was like, I know I see this on my phone normally.
Yeah, it's better. Let me see. All right. So can you see it now?
All right. Yep. I'm on.
All right. So last week, let me see something. You scored 183. You fuck, dude. This dude Bouchard scored 202. Holy fuck.
Yeah, he went off. I mean, granted, this is the thing about his team. He's about to hit bottoms now. He's got the Patriots defense. Their defense, if you go to the Patriots D right now and you click on them, they've literally had green matchup after green matchup. It stops this week. So they don't have that favorable bottom 5 offense that they're playing, So I don't see that being a huge thing. And obviously, Stafford had a good matchup last week. I think he's got a good matchup again this week. But that Patriots offense is really what's been killing us. Or defense, I'm sorry. I couldn't believe when I seen how many green matchups they had.
Well, I don't know what to say, man. He's down pretty bad to balls deep right now. Let me see. Yeah, he had 30 points.
Well,
wow,
and
Drake had 30 points.
He's got Walton. This dude just picked up Walton from Miami, so I don't see Walton getting a lot of points against the Jets. I mean, granted, a more favorable matchup for him because James Conner's out. Mahomes is still hurt, so this very well could be a winnable game for balls deep.
Look at Tucker. I always like Tucker. I almost asked him to throw Tucker in the trade, but it was confusing things. I didn't want to go any further. Thielen's still questionable. I hope he's out. He's considered 50-50. I hope it's fucking he sits again. That'll be good for Diggs.
Yeah.
See, look though, Drake hooked him up, but Coleman killed him.
Granted, I would have definitely started Coleman too.
Yeah, he just split that, so you figure they scored about 17.5 each. So
exactly, which
it's still
is
a pretty good game. Yeah, it's still a pretty good game. So I mean, what's he, 3-5? He's got me beat so far. I can't say shit this year, bro. That's why I ain't been talking in the chat. There's just nothing to say.
Well, the biggest thing is you have a 2-6 opponent this week as well.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that great?
So,
bro, if I can't beat this dude, bro, like seriously, man, like come on.
It comes down to which one of you guys is going to stay alive this week.
Come on, bro. He's got Peterson, dude, against Buffalo. How the fuck could I lose this? Seriously. Edelman's questionable.
He does have Dak and Zeke, which I think are both going to eat, as well as Allen Robinson.
Yeah, but Barkley's going to eat in that same game.
I agree.
So, I mean, like, that should cancel out Elliott. I don't know. Prescott and Cousins, I think they're on the same par. Difference is Prescott's got the Giants, you know, but Kansas City's kind of soft too, so.
Yeah, Kansas City's soft. The difference is Prescott's got some legs where he could possibly run one in.
He's got Greg Olsen. I got him beat on tight end. I don't care what you say.
I don't know. Greg Olsen's a stardom this week.
And look at his fucking flex. He's starting more.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Is what's-his-face even back yet? Is he playing it? Cam?
Cam?
Is he ever coming back?
I don't think he's going to come back to the Panthers.
Is he done?
I don't think he's really hurt.
You think he's just sitting out because they suck?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, they're 5-1 with Trask. Or not Trask, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the Gators with Kyle Allen. And, you know, Kyle Allen's been killing it.
Wait, they don't really suck, do they?
Uh-uh.
What's their record? 1, 2.
They lost 2 or 3.
1, 2, 3. Surprise Andrew's not on. He's probably caught up watching the other stream. Those guys used to not stream on Saturday is what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of the audience is like, you know, mixed. And if they're over there popping off about whatever, you know.
Gotcha.
I kind of want to keep the stream building. I want to, you know, like last week, I felt bad I didn't put it up. I was just, you know, feeling like shit. And it's
that's why I figured I had to hound you this week.
Yeah. I got to put something up. I mean, you know, even like the channel, it takes a while, bro. Like that other channel.
We can't build it if it ain't up there.
No, I know. And it's at least adding to it. Like I got the cooking one now. Have you seen that yet? The Top Chef Crypto?
I haven't watched it yet. Matt said he watched a little bit of it.
That one's, you know, that could be pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I need a better... You know what I did? My camera fell in the oil, dude.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, man. My camera fell in the fucking oil. It's a good thing it wasn't on. And I pulled it out quick enough. I guess oil really doesn't mess electronics up. Or maybe it was like sealed good enough it didn't get inside because it still works. But oh my God, I was like, oh, it fell right down because you know I have that overhead look, and I didn't have a weight on it, and that thing went splash. But yeah, I figure like just put videos up until something sticks, man. And sports is year round, so
absolutely.
You know, maybe, but the thing is, there's a lot going on in the crypto side of it, and it's like my interest is so heavily invested in that it's like it's hard for me to break away sometimes. Like I'm telling you, this year's fantasy, bro, I was playing so much better last year. But you know what else threw me off is this waiver, the way the waivers go through right away, because you know you had to wait last year, so I would have like 2 or 3 different orders set, just in case the first one didn't take, you know. So it's
yeah. Well, that and Melvin Gordon has not been shit.
Well,
that hurt.
But I'm saying the way I've played it, you know, like.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's just your team drafted so well, but I told you I thought there could be problems with Bell and Brown.
I knew could be problems. You know, but at the time it looked like a good trade, man.
I had Brown in the 5th round. That's where I had him on my draft board, and Bell in 4th round.
You saw my cover, right, with Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
It's the kiss of death, dude. And then look, Mahomes got on this one and he's out.
Yep, very true.
It's the curse, man.
Granted, I think Mahomes, I mean, he said he would have played last week if it was a playoff game or if they needed that game to go to the playoffs.
I'm sure. It sounded like he could have played. They were holding him back.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
young,
granted, I feel
man.
like they could have possibly needed that game. I mean, the AFC is pretty weak, though.
He's young. You know, when you're young, you can do shit like that.
The NFC is stacked.
The NFC?
Yeah, stacked.
I mean, the AFC, you got the Patriots and the Chiefs, man, so...
that's really it. The Chargers last year, but not the Chargers this year.
No one's getting by the Patriots or the Chiefs, so it really doesn't matter.
You know, and then the Texans, the Texans are real good.
Yeah, they could. They're playing this week without Watt, right? He's done, or he's out.
Yeah, he tore his pec.
So he's
out
done,
for the
right?
season. Yeah.
That's a big fucking blow.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, the NFC, I mean, you got tons of teams over there. I mean, even though the Cowboys have looked like shit, I mean, shit, last year they looked good. They have a good defense. They can definitely change it around. They just got Jamal Adams from the Jets. That helps out. The Vikings look okay. The Packers look great. And they're without Devontae Adams, and they're still doing this. Aaron Jones has turned into a super stud. I hate to say it, but the 49ers and the Seahawks look good. And I can guarantee you my Rams are going to win at least 7 of the next 8. That Jalen Ramsey trade was huge.
Yeah, he's probably happy to be out of Jacksonville.
Oh, I'm sorry. And you're in a big market now. You're in L.A. I just hope you don't get in no trouble.
He deserves it. Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing that scares me about them going to L.A. St. Louis, what's there to do? L.A., shit.
I'm thinking you could probably get in trouble in St. Louis.
You probably could. But L.A., anywhere you walk, I mean, you're talking about Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No doubt.
So.
I called him the St. Louis Rams, what was it, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I just keep remember Kurt Warner and, the story about him being a bagger and stuff at a grocery store, and then he's winning a Super Bowl. It's pretty interesting.
Yep.
So let's go over a couple of these games since it's just you and me, man. Mike,
Let's do it.
I think Mike's mad. I banned his ass this morning. I told him to stop putting referral links up. And then to top it off, the one that he put up ended up being something happened today. And that's exactly why I didn't want him posting that shit. Let me take a look at it at least, ask me. He's just coming in. That's like, I don't know. It's just, I've asked him multiple times. He's obviously doing it on purpose at this point. So I was just like, yo, you're done. If he wants to join the stream, if he wants to get on here and talk football, I have no problem with it. But as far as him, it is what it is, man.
Speaking of referrals and stuff, not that this has anything with that, but have you done this? Have you done Super 6? It's an app from like Wesh or some shit.
No.
Fox Sports Super 6. So what you do is you pick the games and how many points they win by.
Uh-huh.
And if you get them all right, you're in the pot to win $250,000. It happens every week. They have it for college. They have a World Series, everything.
No, that's
like, the World Series, they said, who's going to hit the first home run? Who's going to win by how many points? How many runs will be scored in the 4th inning? And you answer those questions. If you get them all right, however many people get them all right, split the pot. It'd be $250,000 for Sunday. It's $10,000 per game on like World Series and shit like that. I mean, it's just free money, if you can get it right. So something to take a look at.
Yeah, why not? Have you known anybody to win or like?
No, I mean, I got 4 out of 6 right, like twice. And it's hard. Like, one of the questions for the London game is how many yards will Fournette score or run? 60 through 89, 89 through 100, blah, blah, blah. So you have to get it right on the tee,
Right on.
Worth it, though. Free. It takes you 3 minutes,
Yeah, no doubt. I don't know. I just, those long shot things, like, I don't know, dude. I need something solid right now, bro.
I feel you. I mean, granted, like I said, it's free.
Well,
better than paying lottery.
Super 6, you said?
Too. Yeah, Super 6.
Yeah, it's true. It's a free lottery ticket. Why not? Is it
like
local?
Said,
is it local or is it like let me look it up.
It goes on your in an account, like on your online thing, I guess. I don't know how it works.
Super 6 Sky Sports?
It's on Fox.
Oh, Fox 6.
Sports.
Let me see.
Yep.
Play for free. Win Terry's money. $250,000 up for grabs weekly. Oh, you can scan it with your phone and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I might try this later. Download it on the app stores.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, Matt put me onto it, and
I'll put the link
throw
in the
it
chat.
up real quick every time.
Here, I put the link in the chat for you guys. There you go. Well, there's no one really watching, so I guess we're just doing this for a replay or just for fun for us. So what do you think? Houston 5-3 against Jacksonville 4-4. Do I need to turn the Monday Night Football music on? I say no. I keep getting struck for that shit, dude. I had a stream today. I was just playing other YouTube videos. I wasn't even playing music. And I got like 3 fucking copyright things afterwards just for listening to like Coast to Coast and stuff. And
damn.
Yeah, but we were having a good time. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing with the live
Absolutely.
streams, bro. It's like I get numbers on that and people watch. I don't know if people watch the replay, but YouTube is like really anal about like what you're playing on there. Like they'll hit you for anything.
That's crazy.
You know, like legit, you got to sit here and just have no music and yeah, yeah. I'm not monetized, so it doesn't hurt me yet. But I'm thinking, you know, once I get monetized, all these videos that got like hundreds of views on them, they're all gonna have copyright claims on them. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got to start thinking of the future. So Houston 5-3 against Jaguars 4-4. It's a 9:30 in the morning game. It's an early game. We got football all day tomorrow. I kind of like this when
I
they
love
start
it.
early like
I
this.
love it.
Yeah, gives me
Absolutely.
something to do. What do you think?
I mean, Houston goes 6-4.
Yeah, I got the Jags.
Really? Jacksonville lost Jalen Ramsey. DeAndre Hopkins is going to eat. Kenny Stills is going to eat this week. I think Watson gets at least 50 on the ground as well. I like Houston by at least 10.
But see, that's the thing. I think Fournette's going to get a 100-yard game easy on this one. I mean, he's going to run. Minshaw's not bad. I really want to take him off waiver wire, but I already got, you know, this guy's, what's his name? Cousins starting, which I said I never start Cousins. This is the second time I've done it. No, first time. But, God, I really wanted to pick up Minshew. I wanted to pick him up earlier in the week, and I saw on ESPN someone said that he was a good play. Actually, I thought it was
he's
Cynthia.
not a bad play, but I can guarantee you that Minshew gets a turnover at least.
So we're mixed on Houston and Jacksonville, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
All right.
I mean, watch Hopkins. I think Fournette doesn't have more than 75 yards because I think that the Texans come out to a 14-point lead in the first quarter.
Right. Well, here's the next game. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be a really close game, and I think Fournette's just going to run wild, and Minshaw's going to, you know, couple it with a couple touchdown passes. The next game, it's interesting here, Indianapolis against Pittsburgh. I mean, does Pittsburgh have a chance in this game? 3-4. I don't even know how the hell they're 3-4, to be honest. I guess because they played the Dolphins. Yeah. There's one win.
Yeah, I mean, Pittsburgh. Ooh, they have a defense.
Colts look kind of good.
The Colts have also a fairly good defense. And Jacoby Brissett, I mean, he has been very special for being nothing.
You know, I picked him up and then I dumped him. I was going to start him instead, and then I went with Cousins.
Really?
Yep.
I would go with Cousins too.
I thought whoever dumped him, I think it was actually balls deep. I was surprised that he dumped him, to be honest. When I saw him out there, I still would like to grab Jacoby, but like right now, it's not a quarterback I'm having problems with, you know.
Yeah, I like Brissett as a matchup-based streamer. I like Kirk Cousins better though, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem with Cousins is just, I know we're getting off topic here, but they want to run first. Dalvin Cook is gonna, if he can eat, he's gonna eat. They're gonna try not to throw the ball. But I mean, you kind of need to. Kirk Cousins is not a superstar quarterback. He looks good because of that defense and that run game.
So who you got? Indy?
I like Indy. I mean, I think it's going to be fairly close. I think Indy wins by 5 or so.
Yeah, I think I take Indy all day in that game.
Well, and James Conner is most likely out.
Well, Marlon Mack is starting. That's all I know. So, and he's been.
Yeah.
I thought he was good last year. I liked him last year. I had him on my team.
He was pretty good. Yep. But if you guys need a running back streamer, he's not available in our league. Go get Jalen Samuels for this week.
There you go.
He's pretty good.
You heard it right there. Next game, Bears 3-4 at the Eagles 4-4. I think this is actually going to be a good game.
Oh man, I
think they're going to grind this one out. I think they're going to.
I do think it's a low-scoring game.
Yeah, it's a low-scoring game. They're going to grind it out on the ground because Trubisky can't throw.
They need to go ahead and trade. Well, they should have traded for Cam.
Yo, Montgomery showed out though last week.
Yeah, I grabbed him right back off that waiver.
I saw that. I was like, "Fuck, man."
But you know what? Play him this week.
I don't trust any Chicago Bear running back right now. Not because this guy can't throw. I mean, you just stack the box; they're dead.
Yeah, Allen Robinson is the only receiver for Chicago that is guaranteed fantasy points. But I think Tariq Cohen has a better game than David Montgomery this week.
You know what's
I
funny?
think that
Howard.
yeah.
What if Howard goes off?
Oh, I think Howard is going to go off. I think this is a you
Revenge.
shouldn't have let me go game. Yeah,
Revenge game.
absolutely.
That's what I was thinking. Against it.
I
But I
still
don't know,
like
man.
Philly
That
though.
Bears D is pretty tough. If anything, I think the Bears are going to be able to run on the Eagles pretty easily. I don't think they're going to be able to do it to the Bears.
I see the opposite. I mean, if you look at it, look what Josh Jacobs did. He got like 34 fantasy points against that Bears defense, and then they got had again the week after. But Fletcher Cox and them Eagles front, that's a tough group. I don't know. I like the Eagles in this game by 7.
I'm going to go with my defense. I'm going to go with the Bears. I like the Bears.
The
All right,
Bears.
cellar dweller game. I don't even know why we're going to talk about this one. 1-6 Jets against 0-7 Miami. I got Miami on. Nah, they just traded Kenyon Drake. See, that fucked it all up.
I know you're in.
I think the Dolphins.
Drake.
I think the Dolphins get a win over the Jets at some point. One of these two games, they play them twice, right? This is the first time they've played.
I think they already played, and the Jets D went off.
Did they?
Week 1 or week 2?
Did they? Let me see. I don't know. I thought. Where's the schedule? Let's look. I thought they haven't matched up yet. What are we doing here? I need to go to the weeks. All right. Actually, I just want to see the Jets. Can I just pick the Jets from here? Standings. Come on, just give me the teams. The Jets. That's all I want to see is who do they play. Where is it? Week 6. I need to see week 1 schedule. Here we go. So they played Buffalo, they played Cleveland, New England, Philly, Dallas.
Oh, you're right.
New England, yeah. They haven't played yet. First time. Then they play again. Where is it?
Like week 15 or so.
December 8th. So I think the Jets get I think Miami gets a win at one of these games that they play. We'll see. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow.
I think the Jets record is not really their record. I mean, they were without Sam Darnold for what 3-4 games.
Look, they're still 1-6. He's been back 2 weeks.
Yeah, but look what they played. I mean, they played the Cowboys and beat the Cowboys, and then they played the Patriots. Did you really think they were going to beat them? But granted, they gave the Patriots. No, they didn't. But you can't beat the Patriots when you're the Jets. Not with this team.
Yo, I got some bad news. We have 7 minutes and 52 seconds on this Zoom account, and they're gonna cut me because you got to pay for it. So I'm gonna have to get another account. So let's try to rush through this real quick.
Okay.
Minnesota and Kansas City, great game, great fucking game. I really think Minnesota gonna go in there and put it on them. I think they'll grind it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go KC by a touchdown.
I mean, I like KC if Mahomes plays, but if Mahomes doesn't play, I like Minnesota.
That kid balled out against Green Bay.
Doesn't matter. Minnesota's a whole different defense, I think.
Green Bay's got a top 5 D.
We'll see. Mahomes plays, it's Kansas City. If not, I go with Minnesota. Tennessee.
Fair, that's a toss-up.
Tennessee and Carolina. No Cam Newton.
Thank God for Carolina.
I like Tennessee.
This kid has been balling. I like Carolina.
Yeah, I take Tennessee this game. I'm gonna go with the road again. I'm gonna go on the road again.
Okay.
We got Washington and Buffalo. Does Washington have a chance here? Any chance?
I don't see it. Buffalo's D's too good.
Is Adrian Peterson ever going to retire this week?
Probably the same time Frank Gore does.
Yeah. They were showing matchups, and they were showing that was like a matchup to watch. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's like the Geritol crew, you know? It's getting to that point. Tampa Bay 2-5. I think Tampa got that game stolen from them, by the way. That was a terrible every time that happens, they don't blow the whistle anymore. That play, they blow the whistle. I was like, come on, man. That was a touchdown all day long. Tampa should have won that last game. And then that kick they missed. Really,
I'm a Tampa fan,
they
guy.
should have 4
I'm a Tampa
wins,
fan.
dude. They should be 4-3 right now, in my opinion.
It's a Jameis Winston-led Tampa team.
Yeah, so in Seattle, they're going to lose, right?
Absolutely. Unfortunately.
All right, so here's another blockbuster game. Detroit, actually not a bad game. 3-1 Detroit against 3-4 Oakland. Oakland's kind of been surprising to me. I think Gruden's got a hold. I think that's going to be a good team here in the future. I don't know about this year, but I think he's building something good there. And I think Detroit has a lot. I think Stafford's a good quarterback.
He is a good quarterback.
There's something missing there. There's just something missing in
a run
Detroit.
Game.
Yeah. I thought they had it with Johnson, but
yeah, and he busted out. Now he's hurt.
Wasn't that always the problem?
Pretty much.
I mean, that's my fantasy. My fantasy year in a nutshell is injuries and suspensions and shit.
I think Josh Jacobs has a huge game. Detroit's run D is terrible, and I actually like Oakland in this game.
Yeah, I kind of am liking Oakland in this also, but I tell you what, Detroit could ball out. That's why I'm going with Jones. So in a high-scoring game,
oh, absolutely,
I like the over on this game more than anything. But
I think you're right.
Well, thank you. Coming from you, that means a lot.
It does.
I'm telling you, kid, slowed your ass down. Green Bay 7-1. I didn't realize they're 7-1.
Oh
against the 3-5 Chargers. Come on, man. Green Bay got to let off throttle a little bit this week, right? Gordon gonna get his? Yo, if Gordon eats, LA wins. That's how I feel.
I think Gordon is gonna put you at about 15 points this week, but I think the Chargers snap out of it. I still like Green Bay by 3 though.
You like Green Bay, huh? I'm going to go with the Chargers. I'm just going
to go against Aaron Rodgers.
I'm going to play the statistics and say that they're going to be 7-2. So I'm going to give the Chargers the win. Just on sheer, statistics here. Because I just don't see Green Bay running the table like this. I don't even see New England doing it. They're going to catch a loss here.
Yeah, I guarantee. I mean, like I said, they've had the easiest matchup. They had the easiest schedule, period. That division's garbage.
So I'm going to go with the dog again. I'll take the points with the Chargers. I think Gordon's going to finally have a breakout game, and it's good they're changing up coordinators. Obviously, something wasn't working there. If it doesn't work this week, it ain't going to work. I think their season's over. If the Chargers don't win this week, you can write the season off.
I agree.
I really do. Start playing for a draft spot. So Cleveland, speaking of draft spots, Cleveland 2-5, Denver 2-6. I feel like Cleveland should just throw the rest of the season and try to draft an offensive line.
I think Cleveland's going to be in the playoff contention.
At 2-5, no way.
Look at that division. The only team in there is Baltimore. Okay. Like I said, the AFC is weak. And look at the rest of Cleveland's schedule. It's cake. That's the only reason I was trying to trade for Beckham.
Yeah, I mean, down the stretch, it gets a little bit easier, but I don't know, man. That whole offensive line looks like they're like, we talked about this. They show up, and in the fourth quarter, they just disappear. And it seems to me like it's getting earlier and earlier in the games, though, they're disappearing. I think they're tired. I think they're just beat up and tired.
I mean, yeah, I think they definitely are, but it's a lot easier against the pass rush of a Miami team than it is against the Baltimore Ravens or such.
Yeah, but they're playing Denver this week. It's not like that's an easy defense, I mean,
no,
Denver's
I
record
think
is...
they put it on Denver.
Maybe. It's hard for me to start Beckham. I may end up starting Beckham, but it's a tough decision.
No, I kind of agree with you there. Denver is the hardest team against wide receivers, but I think Nick Chubb has a 30-40 point game. Denver's run D has been terrible, and I think it'll open up the pass game a little bit.
Well, we're going to find out. New England 8-0 against Baltimore 5-2. First loss, right?
I'm going with it. I agree.
I like Baltimore. Wins. I like Baltimore in this game. But you know what? Just because of that, because we both feel that way, Brady will probably show out, and they'll be 9-0.
600 yards.
Dude, if he goes 16-0 and wins the Super Bowl, he's got to retire. I mean, you got to retire after that, right?
Yeah, don't ruin your legacy because you can tell he's on a huge downcline.
Oh, I've heard a lot of, when I'm watching, the beginning of the season, they were like, oh, he's going to go another 2-3 years. Now I'm hearing a lot more about, this is it. This is it. This is it. This is probably it.
It should be. Granted, I don't know. I mean, you would think if this is it that they would kind of have someone behind them.
He's a general, though. He's an on-field. Yeah, but when he says it's done, it's done. And, like, so what? If New England's got to rebuild for 5 years, who cares? They won, what? How many rings? Like,
Fair enough.
slow down. You know what I mean? At that point, it's the legacy,
enough.
the dynasty. That shit doesn't come along very often. That's built over a couple decades, basically. I mean, it's hard getting those pieces in play like that. You got to play for draft pieces and... Anyway, we're going to be down in less than a minute. Dallas and the Giants.
I'm going to go with the boys.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Giants at home. San Francisco and Arizona's done. So that's the last game we got to talk about. So let's wrap this up, man, because it's about over. JP, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it.
For sure,
Hopefully
brother.
we get Andrew next week, and I'll talk to you in the Telegram. Guys, links are all in the description. The FomoNation Sports Telegram is in the description if you guys want to join the conversation. Take it off the YouTube. We're there hanging out. That's it. We're out of here. Zoom just died. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I am iFOMOhard, and this is FomoNation Sports. See you next time.